Ooh.
What do you want me to call you, Alexis Paige? I feel like it sounds like a porn star name, but also so hot.
Whatever you want to call me,
but
babe.
isn't that on your Instagram?
Yeah.
What do you want people to call you?
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna call you Lex throughout the whole thing anyway.
That's what everyone pretty much calls me as Lex. Some people call me Lexi. It's so weird too because I like know people that call me.
I feel like I call you Lexi when I'm like
it's more
calling
like childish.
You. Like if you're like over there, I'll be like Lexi.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, oh, Lexi, Lexi. And I don't know.
Keep saying Lexi.
My family used to call me when I was little, but then everyone just says Lex. Do you know I actually had a friend? This was like last year, where he didn't know my name was Alexis. He thought my actual name was Lex, and I said,
like Lex Luthor. He just thought you were a supervillain.
Like, no, babe. My full name. Yeah, wow. Whatever you want.
Okay. Well, this is Lexi, Alexis Paige. You can call it anything, but just don't call her late for a shot because she never is.
Never. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Wow, that was a great one.
That was good.
All right.
I'm a dripper too. Always. I can't help it.
You be dripping?
I be dripping. It's really, I can't control it. Like a bull mastiff.
That reminded. I'm sorry. I think I had a stroke. That that reminds me. Speaking of dripping, do you want to talk about how we met?
I would love to.
Okay. So we met in Miami. Where most magical, passionate relationships start.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a fleeting moment, and sometimes it can last a lifetime.
I love you. It really is so romantic.
Ooh, it really is so romantic if you think about it.
You know, I knew like you were like my soulmate when we were walking the slums of Miami at 6 a.m. because
after I throwed up
because you got kicked out of the Uber, and he wanted me to stay with him.
All right, wait. Let's tell this whole story. Okay. So, I met Lex through a mutual friend. So, we all went to Miami. We were on degenerate time.
Yeah.
We were on degenerate time, which was perfect because everyone says like you realize who like your friends are if you go to Miami with your friends. And I had never heard that until that trip, and I was like, oh, this makes so much sense.
It makes
because
sense.
If we would have went there and we were not on the same time, it would have been bad.
A bloodbath.
It would have been so bad.
But like luckily
we were exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun. So what was the Uber night? That was when we went to 11, right?
Yeah.
That was the first night we went to 11.
Even before then, I already loved you.
What did we do before that?
The first night we did Carbone.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. And then did we do something else?
I had to leave my food there. How sad.
Yeah, I was really sad for you. Because
I was really sad. I've been thinking about it ever since.
No, I would too. I would literally lick the floor to get that.
And I got like the mushroom pasta. It was so good. It was so good.
My heart broke for you. Is that when we went to that club the same night?
Yeah, the one that had the VIP picnic benches outside. Yes. And the guy told me that I had to button up my shirt because my shirt was too unbuttoned.
Yeah.
I said, bro, we're literally in Miami.
And it was like a Spanish-y, like Latin spot. Like, you would feel that's kind of the vibe. Isn't that like the vibe?
You would think that's the vibe.
He was just jealous. He was
he was a hater.
Didn't want you
to
be
being
great.
a hater. I was like, all right, whatever. I buttoned up like I was going to my meeting.
You immediately like passed him. You said,
right. Once he walked away, I said, fuck off. A titties out. This is a titties out type of night. What are you talking about? Yeah. Tell these girls button up their shirts. What are you worried about me for? Worried about my 3 nipples here showing. Come on now. I was sick.
That night was fun.
It was really fun, yeah.
The other VIP night was fun. That was Versace night.
Yes, when we went to Gianni's.
Mm-hmm,
that was when we went to, what was that place called? I have it in my phone. I have such great pictures. They had like this mural on the wall of this like Day of the Dead skeleton, and it was beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I forget what that place was called.
After Gianni's?
Yeah, because That was when I wore that
That was when you had to pay my
the
fucking
Mother
money.
Mary like satin
Yes,
shirt.
that was my
Yes.
favorite outfit. It was
I
so
loved
good.
it, but like my hair just did not stand the test of time that whole night.
Well, one thing about Miami is that they're gonna do you dirty with that humidity, no matter what.
Once I went outside, it was done. My hair was done for the whole night.
Yeah, we all were.
It didn't even matter.
We all were frizzy little freaking fuzzies.
Oh yes, because the night that we went to 11 is when we went to Kiki.
Yes.
Kiki on the river. Yes. Because oh my god, yes.
Okay, well, when the angle like that, you're not helping yourself.
No, that
did not look that bad.
No, that was so terrible.
It did not look that bad.
We got fucked up. I remember being at the bar after we ate. We went to the bar at Kiki, and then we got fucked up at the bar, and then we left.
Didn't we talk to like these guys too?
Yes.
They were like,
yeah,
we did that. I don't know why. I literally just remembered that when you said Kiki on the bar because I completely forgot that.
And our friend was texting Mr. French Montana.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, come buy a shot.
Yeah.
But no, we bought our own. And we got fucked up. And then when we left, we went to 11.
Yep. Well, we stopped. I remember we stopped at the hotel. I think we drank some more. I'm not sure. But I remember.
I think so because I had switched to Henny that night. And you guys were still drinking tequila. Which was why everything happened the way it happened. Because.
Wait, are we still talking? Is this the 11 night we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, I'm confused because I was thinking about that other night too.
Which one?
Remember the other VIP night?
Yes, that's the one that was after Gianni's.
Yes.
Oh.
And the girls.
Wait, no. Yes, no. I'm going way too far ahead.
Yeah,
because after Gianni's, when we went to that club, whatever it was.
Gianni's, then we went to I don't know what it was. It was nice.
Let me see. I have it in my phone. I took pictures of everything.
Because I'm just living on.
Yeah, we were in that VIP, and the girls were like literally shaking their pussies on me. Literally.
It was disgusting.
It was this place.
I didn't even see that. I must have.
It was so. I said, "Oh my god."
Yeah, that's the place.
Look at. She looked like Annabelle.
That
straight up Annabelle
like
was on
Megan.
The pole. Yes. I don't know what the place was called.
Me neither.
I have no idea, but it was. I loved it.
I hated it at first.
I hated it at first. At first, I hated it, and then it turned out.
The first 10 minutes, I thought I was gonna get kicked out because I was like, "This is just like not. This is not for me."
When they kept like banging into me with their fucking with their everything, you was gonna fight them.
Well, it was just like we were in.
That was the second that I knew. I was like, "Oh, I love Lex." Like I was like,
because it's just like I mean, I'm not a very like how do you say it? Like I'm closed off. Like I don't. I'm not affectionate or like people right away, but you and I had such like a good immediate connection, so you were automatically like my little fucking
you were like protecting
my little baby. So I was like absolutely fucking not. Like from there on out.
Yo, she was literally like banging me.
We were in the section. She's not a part of the section, mind you. We don't even know anybody in this section. We're just
literally nobody. But they loved us. They loved us.
They did. Thank God.
Thank God.
I think we moved to a different section because they knew I was about to
too much.
push a bitch off, off the whole thing. Because we're sitting there and there's like what do you call it? It's like they were a little higher than us, right?
Yeah.
Because her pussy was literally
it's like off the floor. It's
literally
like
in your face, pretty much.
It was literally in my face.
Because you were sitting, she was standing.
It was on my shoulder and in my face.
Wearing like my coat material skirt.
Yes.
Like your underwear is right there.
And the skirt was not even a skirt. Face. It was like a belly chain at that point because it was all the way up.
She's sweating. I can visibly see you sweating, babe.
The sweat is what got me.
You are stripping on that pole like you are getting paid. Like,
bro, I just remember I turned to you and I just gave you the look and I was like, this is not enjoyable for me. I want to go. I want to go right now.
Yeah, you gave me one look. I said, I don't even remember what I said to her, but I said like, I think
you
it
said,
was, like,
can you back the fuck up? Was the first thing you said. You said, I need you to back the fuck up. And I said, oh. And then she like gave you a look, whatever, and then she like moved for a second, and then she came back with another friend who was doing the same. Then they both got on there, and then they both did it.
I think I said.
And then you spazzed out. You were like, "I already told you, like you're fucking banging into my friend, blah blah blah. Your pussy's out all over my friend." Like I was like, "Ooh, ooh." And then they moved us. Thank God they moved us.
I hate being like that.
I know.
But
then that's when we started to really have fun.
Yeah, once they well. I don't even know if they left or not, but we relocated to a bigger section, so
yeah,
that's
it was
fine.
nice.
And then we had
way more room. And then
So
yeah,
they could
wait,
pop their sweaty little.
should we tell the story of the human trafficking that
What do you mean?
later on that night, which from the guy in the section?
Wait, I literally go. What do you mean?
Yes. Okay, so the guy whose section it was, he was really really nice, and he was like, "Oh,
was.
after this, like, do you guys want to go to 11?" And we're like, "Okay, like whatever." And we did not end up going to 11. We
No.
ended up going to his
No.
condo,
Mm-hmm.
and when we got into the hallway or foyer or whatever downstairs concierge of his condo, I fully started to panic in my head because I
I
was like,
know.
"Oh, we're gonna get sex traffic. Well, y'all gonna get sex traffic. I'm probably just gonna get killed."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "What do I do? Like, do I plant my feet right here and be like, we're absolutely not going upstairs?" Because it was just weird to me.
Which respectfully you
And
could.
there was like a language barrier, so it was like it was
Mhm.
just very like I was like, I can't put my friend in this situation. Like, so I really struggled for a second. Like, do I be the person who's gonna ruin the moment and say something, or do I just go with it? And I was like, you know what? Just go with it. If you gotta fight, you gotta fight.
I
Like
seen you in the elevator, and I'm like,
in the elevators when I fully started panicking when we were going up, I was visibly panicking
You
because I was like, oh my god, like once we get into the apartment and he shuts the door, like
Mhm.
anything can happen. Like I don't know what's in the apartment.
Mhm.
So we get into the apartment. He has like like 3 girls there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
whatever.
3
They were
girls.
yeah, they were just all like partying.
It was a couple, and it was the owners of the house was the couple,
Yeah,
and then it was like 2 other girls and him and us, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful ass condo.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
But they were so welcoming.
Immediately I went into the bathroom and I started going through the medicine cabinets to see if it was a real apartment, to see if they
Yeah.
lived there.
Yeah.
So I started going through the medicine cabinets. I was looking for tampons to see if they were
Mhm.
really staying in there under the sink.
Mhm.
Found everything. So I was like, okay, we might be safe. So then I went out there and it was perfectly fine.
It was so
But
good.
I did have a major panic attack at
Yeah.
first because I
But
was
then
like,
even I told you after the fact, like he invited us all, and what did I said to him because I think we had the discussion beforehand,
we did.
and
You
because I
you
told him, I
literally told
said,
him. You said,
yeah,
I know how to fight.
I said, oh, like I forget how I said it to him, like, oh no, because like I fight, and you said you bite. I said no, I
I
fight.
thought you said for the whole,
But I
almost the
also
whole night.
bite.
I thought you said you kept saying I bite, and I was like, why is she
What
gonna bite him? That's fine. But I was
whatever
like,
works, you know.
like I fight.
I fight. I
I
bite.
was
I
like,
fight. What?
all
Yeah.
of it. I'll
All
do
of the
all
above.
of it. But I was no fully
But
panicking.
also, he was just so nice, and I don't know.
They were
I could
really nice.
Yeah.
And then they had so much money. When we got into the and I said no, I said prove it, show me. And he showed me his accounts. I said he was such a nice guy though. And then he like
I
walked
have him
us.
on
He walked
Instagram
us home with the
right
sun
now.
was like rising and
Still,
everything. He was really nice.
he was so nice.
I wonder what he's up to.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I
Should
wanna.
we ask
Yeah,
him?
should we ask him right now? Like, hey, what are you doing? How's life been? He said, "What do you do for work?" I said, "I'm a." Yeah, I'm like, and he asked me what I do, and I was like embarrassed to even say. And then he was like, "Oh no, 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 that's cool." And I'm
Do
like,
you remember
"Oh,
his name?
no idea, no idea. I couldn't even pick him out of a lineup."
He like said something to me not too long ago, but I don't
I know
remember
he
his
does like
fucking
real
name.
estate, and
Yes,
he does like
yes.
some kind of like shipping shit. I don't know what the fuck he's shipping, but he's shipping something.
Well, in order to find him, I'll be in my DMs to oblivion, so we will just wish him well, I guess, for now,
The
because
the other night that we were talking about at 11, that was the night before though.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
because when we went to 11 the first time, well, we never even went the second time, did we?
No, we only
No,
went
we
the
didn't
one
even
time.
end
We were
up being
supposed to
there
go with him the first time, then we just ended up partying at
at
that
the condo.
condo. How did we even? When did we get home?
We got home. We left
Was
when
I?
the sun was out.
Yeah.
Sun was out.
Did we Uber?
We Ubered and then for like 2 blocks away, and then we walked
Wow.
because his was like
I
right
do
next to
vaguely
ours.
remember. I was in somebody's lap.
Because he was gonna go home, and he was like, "No, I'll walk you guys."
He's so sweet.
You know, yeah, he was really nice. Um, the first night in 11 though, when we went, it was wild. And then we ended up getting in the Patriots players VIP. He was like, "Come in here."
Yeah.
And then we were with literally in the VIP with the Patriots players and Margot
Mhm.
Robbie standing right in front of us, fresh
Her
off of the set
beautiful
of Barbie.
ass.
I still have the picture of her in her white like leather
it was
coat.
the captain. No, it wasn't. It was Yankees. It was the
Oh
Yankee
yes,
players.
Yankees. That's what it was.
It
Sorry.
was the captain. He was like, oh, he was flaunting,
Yeah,
and
he
he was like, oh, you see her? That's Margaret Robbie. We have a better section than her. And I was like,
They did.
okay, well,
But
I
she
don't give a.
wasn't. She didn't even drink. She wasn't.
No, she was
She
so
wasn't
plain
even
Jane. She
drinking.
literally came off set or something. Like
No,
she came from
literally.
out of bed. Like she
Yeah.
looked so.
She just.
I mean,
She was
beautiful.
in the one right in front of us, and she just stood there. She watched the show,
and she left.
and then I went up to the railing on the side of her, and I was like trying to say hi to her, but her friend was giving me like a crazy look.
She was. You
her
would think she
friend
was
was
getting paid.
Her friend was so ignorant, like she
Yeah.
was just ill. But like Margot was so sweet. She was
Mhm.
looked happy, but she wasn't drinking, and she was just having a good time. Like
Yeah, her friend was.
I'm like,
Delulu.
oh, but the
Actual
friend
Delulu.
threw me off.
Yeah.
And then
Because I can
we
see if like.
we
Because
got
I
I get it.
get it. Because I
Because
mean,
like if one of
we
us
were just talking to him.
if one of us were famous, I get it. But
Yeah.
also like
But also, we were meaning no threat.
and like we're not in a regular section.
no.
Like I don't know if you realize that, but like
No.
all like we're not
But
famous.
even when he was talking to
we're
me in my
not rich,
ear,
but
I would
like
be listening to him and looking that way because I'm listening. So there's nowhere else in my peripheral
no,
vision
she
to look
was
at. And she's
on
like
it. She was
grilling,
on
and I'm
it.
like, I'm not looking at
And I
you
was
or her,
just
babe. I'm
like,
listening.
babe, I'm in my own section.
I'm
You're
not
literally
that.
right in front of me. You're
Yeah.
right in front of me.
What do you want me to do?
Just like me and you. So like, what do you want me to do? Why are you giving me dirty looks?
Even the bouncer, like her security guard, he didn't give a fuck about us.
He didn't give a fuck about us
He
at
didn't give
all.
a fuck.
No.
He said they're living their best life. Like
she was mad.
we
and
were
then
not bothering
we got
them.
tired of being in the section, so we went down to the general floor.
Section hopped.
We section hopped, and then we went down to the general, and we met
Yeah.
that girl who was from.
I have her on Instagram
from
too.
where
Still.
we were.
I love her.
And we were like, "What the fuck?" And then that was when that was the beginning of the end for me.
Yes.
Because then I remember we went to the bar and I took one last shot of Henny.
Yeah, well, that was your problem too.
That was my problem.
Because we were doing tequila. I think
I
turned you into
I started
tequila.
mixed. You did. You're the reason why I drink tequila now. Literally. Literally. Like. On that note, literally. That was like. That was the last time that I.
How much of a fucking gremlin?
Bro, it was.
Do you want this? Oh, you still have some?
Yeah, I still have some. Once that shot hit me, that final one, I looked at you and I said,
no, we went to the bathroom first.
Yes.
We went to the bathroom. Mind you, like, I was already done too. I'm just living off a high. I think I was living off imagination. So I was just like, the delusions, yeah. Because it's like, I won't go until you basically tell me to go because I don't want.
That's how I am.
You know what I mean?
But I'll only go if I'm sick, if I'm getting sick.
You know.
Because other than that, we go home when the sun's out.
Yeah, we don't stop.
So when it hit me, I was like, oh, it's time to go. Oh, let's take the shot. Cheers. I said, you have to call the Uber now. I said, please call the Uber for us. You said, okay. So
I called him up.
Called him up.
Yep.
You take it away. Because at this point, I was passing away, so you had the bird eye view.
Okay. So I called him up. Now this is where it's like all a blur. You know, like one of those blurry comes and goes. But basically,
like I remember it so vividly.
Like could not tell you how we got in that Uber. Don't remember getting into that vehicle.
I remember walking outside. I don't remember getting. I can picture a white man in a white shirt, right in front of me.
Is he white?
Left. Not the driver.
No.
I just remember the scene of outside, but I don't remember getting in the car.
See, so this is where like we work together because I don't remember.
We just piecing it together.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that, but I remember in the car. I remember having a conversation with him because I think I mentioned like being interested in moving to Florida.
Yes, we talked about it for the whole trip. To anybody who would listen.
Yeah. And yeah, because Massachusetts is trash.
Yeah.
And he was very, very nice.
He was nice, yeah.
But I'm saying that as like overly nice, like
because we know.
Yeah. And he's offering me like job opportunities if I was to come down.
Mind you, he drives an Uber. But go ahead.
He's driving an Uber, yeah.
Which no shade. But like, what opportunity are you giving me?
Yeah, right.
Pump up your tires?
Yeah. And we're driving. I don't know how far we were. I don't know how long this was until
11 was like it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it wasn't that long, and then you just
I remember.
I think maybe
I
we
rolled
hit a
down the
bump.
window. I rolled down the window, and I said, I looked out. I needed fresh air, and then I was nice. Because I'm considerate. I put my head out the window, and I started to throw up.
Yep.
I throwed up.
I throwed up.
I throwed up. So,
and he goes, he goes, is he throwing up? And I said, no, he's good. And I'm just still trying.
No,
and he goes,
no.
oh shit, like I don't even know.
He pulled over so fast.
I panicked at this point. I'm like,
he pulled over so fast. He put it in park. Over. He got out. He came to my side of the back because you were in the front with him.
No, I wasn't.
You were in the front with him.
No, I was not.
Yes, you was.
Baby, no, I was not. I was in the back
don't
seat.
Tell me that I'm crazy.
You're crazy because I was in the back seat. Why would I be in the front seat with him?
I know what it was. I'm going to tell it. This is how I remember. So, okay, you were in the back seat with me.
Yep.
I started throwing up. He pulled over so fast, right? Mm-hmm. He came to my side. He opened my door. He looked. There was no mess.
No.
There was no mess to clean. Maybe just a tiny bit on the windowsill. And I had like a spot on my white shirt. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So he said, literally looked at me. He said, get out. I said, oh, Amy, like this. Okay. So I got out and then I stood there like a little throwed up baby.
No, but this is why.
So and then he popped his trunk. He started cleaning all this shit. And then you got out when I didn't want to stand there in the street. So I went on the sidewalk and I sat on the sidewalk. And then you sat in the front seat with the door open for a while.
Oh, I did?
While he cleaned. That's why I thought you was in the front. And then he was
going
off.
I'll never forget. This is the one image I will never get out of my brain.
I already know what you're going to say.
And that's why I'm like, no, Swan. I was in the back seat because he came out, he opened the door, he looked at you, he said, get out. He comes with all his cleaning products, and I'm still sitting there in the back seat watching this all unfold. So you now go around into my back seat window, and you're just like this. You're so mad.
I just remember standing there like literally like this.
And you're just looking at me through the window, so mad.
Because I was like, I know I throwed up, so do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, and now he's cleaning it, and he's saying that he can't take you anymore or whatever.
You're never gonna take me again.
Yeah,
it's a one-time thing.
You're just mad, you're.
I was so mad.
You were sassy, and I mean, rightfully so. It fucking happens. Okay, we're in Miami. It happens.
We're in Miami. It is what it is. And then he looks at you and he goes, oh, he needs to. He can't come back in. He has to walk home.
I said,
and you were like, oh, okay. So then you started getting out, and he was like, well, what about us?
What about
us? I love that Pink song. I love that song by Pink.
I said, what did I say? I said, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What about us? I'm not leaving. I said, I'm not leaving my friend on the street.
He throwed up. He's on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
He don't even know what's going on.
So we walked 6 blocks.
If anything, he's sorry. He's so sorry.
No, but even if you were sorry, you were so sassy and just I throwed up.
I throwed up. I literally looked at him and I said it numerous times.
I throwed up.
I said I throwed up. I throwed up. I throwed up. I know I throwed up.
Oh
but it wasn't, there was nothing in his car. What was he cleaning?
He was just.
I remember that much.
He must have been OCD or
No, he definitely was, which I get because you want to work all night. You can't be having people in here with throw up.
Why are you doing Uber at 6 a.m. at 11?
You know that we're throwing up.
I mean, I know that you're not getting.
We're either fucking in the car or we're throwing up. Those are your only two options. 1 out of 20 customers are
not
gonna
even
act right.
20.
Are gonna act
6 a.m. That means if they're there at 6 a.m., they've probably been there all night.
All night.
All night.
So we walked. We were only 2-3 blocks from the hotel. Yeah. So it wasn't bad.
It was yeah.
It wasn't bad, but then
it was 7:30 in the morning at this point. We're just fucking. There was one point though. There was one point though.
My phone and we just started walking.
We looked so sad because I feel like it was when we were trying to figure out how far we were, and we just sat on in the sidewalk.
Yeah, we did. I remember these green bushes that look like this. Yeah. In the back of us, and we were just sitting there and we were watching people walk by, and I'm on my phone with one eye open. And I'm like, where are we going? Where are we going? And I'm like, I got this. I didn't have anything.
No.
I didn't have anything. I barely had a brain cell.
We were barely.
I was barely there. I was just the ghost
I
of a
miss
person.
it.
I miss it. We need a new vacation.
I know.
We need to go.
We need to go again.
Because one
Even
thing
if it's
about
not
us,
Miami.
one thing about us is we're gonna be degenerates.
Always.
Because it's a good time. It's a good fucking time. Okay,
Yeah,
so
no. Catch us in Rose Alley on a
yeah,
Tuesday. We'll
yeah.
turn up.
we will
turn
be
up.
turned up on a fucking Tuesday, and we will call out of work because we don't give a fuck.
No, we will.
We will have a rager. We will turn your dog's birthday party into a rager, like we do, because we're gonna celebrate. One thing we're gonna do is celebrate.
Speaking of,
we couldn't because you died. You died all week. I couldn't even go to your house and celebrate Gronk's birthday.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Speaking of, it's rescheduled. We're doing it.
I know. Of course, it's
Sunday.
rescheduled.
It's rescheduled.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. I gotta get the decorations.
Looks like I'm not going to work on Monday.
Example A.
Already know.
I said party. I gotta call out.
I'm sorry. I got a dog's birthday party to attend the day before.
He's real important, though. To be fair,
he's very important.
Come on.
I've never met anybody and I've really never met anybody who treats their dog like an actual child. And this is not a chihuahua. This is not a chihuahua. This is a fucking pit bull who has the personality. I don't know if he was born with the personality. Let's clarify that, though. But I don't know if he was born with that personality or if he adopted it because of you.
I feel like it's half-half.
But
he even when he argues all the time.
Yes.
He was just doing it today before I left. He's done that. I have videos since I got him. He's been mouthy.
Do you remember, speaking of when we got picked up from the Miami from the Boston airport after Miami, and Gronk was in the back seat? Yeah. And I was terrified.
You were?
The entire time. I was so scared of him.
Why?
Because I've been bit by a pit bull.
Oh my god, you never even said anything.
I never said anything. But because I didn't know him. No, I think about it now and I'm like, he is literally sitting next to a goldfish.
Yeah.
And I was so scared because he was trying to be on me and sniffing me, and I was like, please don't fucking bite me. Please don't fucking bite me. Please don't fucking bite me. And I think about it now and I'm like, bro, the way I would have napped with him, I would have been like, Gronk, come here. And I'm like, it's literally just so dumb.
I definitely did ask you. I was like, oh, Gronk, because they look, and you were like, yeah, and you were probably shitting yourself.
I'm going to take her word for it, but I was scared. But I was like, oh.
Do you know Gronky's first toy that he actually loved? This is so random and stupid, but I still have it. It's on my bookshelf at home. Is a kid's meal toy. It's when the movie Pets came out. The main puppy character.
Yes.
It's him in a little form.
The other day, your sister coming home with a whole bag of toys, and he was just a kid in a Candyland.
Yeah, so many people commented on it because it's not him in the bag.
Not Candyland. I meant candy store. Whatever. Candyland.
No, he's so entitled and spoiled. It's every shopping bag that comes home, he does that because he's I know there's something in here. For me.
I want him so bad. I just want to clone him so that I can have him so bad.
I'm doing rough today.
You okay?
I'm rough today.
Yeah, that was
Maybe it's because I only had a bagel today. It's fine.
I had my meal prep today.
How
much fucking
not
chicken
hungry.
And rice and broccoli can one eat? I'm tired.
Speaking fucking of.
Tell me.
You want to talk about chicken and broccoli?
Yeah. I mean, no, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
No, but yeah.
No, because
now I'm intrigued.
What do you mean? You guys just reminded me of the trauma that I endured.
Not Kowloon. Oh my god. All right.
Kowloon, right?
Kowloon. Oh, Kowloon's so
good.
Oh, so good.
So many celebrities, right?
Okay.
I said, ooh.
Go ahead. Take it away.
No, I don't want to.
No, take it away.
I don't want to.
Take it away. Please tell
me. No, I'm
people.
gonna get upset.
Please tell these people. No. Listen.
It's just when you
This is shit. I'm just gonna say this is shit that you have to tell your therapist.
I have a consultation coming up.
Can you refer me? Because I need.
So does my.
Can we go to the same one?
No.
Please.
Can we?
Can we please?
Can we? I'm dead serious.
She'll. It'll be so much easier on her. It'll be all.
I'll be
do you all the same shit.
You know what I also love about us is already how we've trauma bonded.
Oh yeah, right away.
We're trauma bonded.
I said my mom's dead. You said my mom's alive, but she's basically dead. I said I love you. You said my mom's dead. No, it was my mom's dead too, but she's alive.
Yeah,
I said
my mom's alive, but she's pretty much dead.
But she's pretty much dead. I said, I love you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you got the daddy issues, so I'm getting over bronchitis, so you can't do this to me.
Like, can we call it bronchitis?
Bronchitis.
Bronchitis. You must
Bronchi was so he was such a cuddle bug with me for me. Thank God.
That's what I miss. Ugh. I miss having a dog because they're such like cuddle bugs.
You do. You need one. Do you know I might be getting a dog? Another one?
You told me that you were looking for one before. Can I steal him like a couple days a week so he thinks that we're co-parents?
Mm-hmm. We'll be the co-parent.
Yeah.
I already have a name picked out. Anyway.
Oh, back to Kowloon.
No.
So Lex got assaulted at Kowloon. Assaulted.
Basically spit in my face. Like it's just.
Tell us what happened.
I mean, so the menu's pretty it's extensive. Like it's a book. I was reading the Holy Bible there.
It's like it's like a cheesecake factory.
And I'm seeing everyone's plates going by. They all look fucking
phenomenal.
10 out of 10. I'm like, okay, I'm excited. You know, I'm starving. I haven't eaten all day. I just got out of my hair appointment, so I'm hungry. My hairdresser is the one that recommended it to me too, and I was like, all right, I should check it out because I always
I've always wanted to go
Hooters or going to like somewhere deep in Boston. I didn't want to do all that.
I'd risk 2 hours on the toilet to go. Before I knew the story, but go on.
Like Marlin's Market.
We didn't even talk about Marlin's Market. Hey, we're
all over.
Shout out to Marlin's Market. If you're in Miami, go to it was what was it called? Marlin's
Market.
Was it? That's what it was called?
I thought that Spanish, but yeah, pretty much.
It was definitely like a Spanish like bodega, but it was like half convenience store, half Spanish spot like with food, and it was called Marlin's. Yeah, it must have been Marlin's Market.
Yeah.
Can I just say that we all ate? We ate a whole Spanish plate, and then all of us bomb. It was so bomb.
It was that type of bomb where like no one was speaking. Like we were all like
we did. We all went upstairs to eat at the little thing that they had.
It was like a little attic,
and we didn't say. There was Friends playing in the background on the TV.
No, that was our friend playing Friends on her phone because she
always. Oh no. She was watching it on her phone. And none of us talked. We just grubbed. And
I remember I looked over once I was like already done with one piece of chicken and you already don't. So I was like, I'm not the only one.
And it was like what, like 2-3 blocks from us?
Yeah, we were just walking.
On the way home, we all had to shit so bad. We took turns one by one. And we call
cleanse.
We still call it to this day.
I was so skinny.
If you want to cleanse, fuck whatever you guys. Don't listen to no influencer. Go to Miami. Go to Marlin's Market. Get you a $5-7 plate, and you will have the cleanse of a lifetime. We went out that night skinny as fuck.
Skinny.
We were full.
BBL who?
We were full, fed, and skinny.
Ozempic what?
Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Ozempic got nothing on the Marlin's Market plate.
Marlin knows what the fuck she's doing. That's all I know.
Yo.
She was so nice too. I don't even know
and she was so nice. They were so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go.
She described to me
because
I didn't know what the yuca was. Yuca was new to me at that point.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she had me taste it.
It was so good. Everything was so good.
We went shopping for the
Airbnb. And we got Marlin's Market cleanse all in one.
Our shopping for Airbnb consisted of bananas, ramen, and Kraft Mac.
And Doritos.
and Cheetos. I remember that day that I was dying.
Do you remember? Yeah, both of you
do you remember the beach club, the pool club, whatever that we went to? And
that's when I was dying.
No, I have a video.
I'm gonna put the video up of of them trying to party and trying to do something, and I'm just like this.
I have a video of you like
I'm literally like this. I said, please, can we go anywhere?
We left.
I said, can we go anywhere but here? Please. Yeah. I couldn't take it. I said, I can't go in the water. I can't even move.
But it wasn't even.
I can't do anything. That guy wanted us to go on the yacht. And I'm like, on the yacht. And I'm like, bro, I can't. I was like, I can't do anything. I was like, I need to go back. I know, we
were supposed to go on the yacht.
On the yacht?
No, you know what we ended up doing? We ended up going up on the balcony of our hotel room.
We did, and you got DoorDash 1942, and I listened, and that was
after we drank all the Dawn Red.
That was the exact moment that Miley Cyrus's "Endless Summer Vacation" dropped, and I put my AirPods in, and we were just taking shots, and you guys were talking to me, and I'm like, I can't hear you, but like This is a fire album. I was like, this is great. You guys should hear this.
You were just living your best life.
I was living my best life. I was like, shit, it was so nice. But
I miss it.
Kowloon?
I thought we were past this.
No. Sometimes we have to bring up our trauma to get over it.
No, but I bottle my trauma and I just try and pretend it didn't happen, and that's what I did with Kowloon.
Baby, it happened. It happened, like, and I have secondhand trauma from it.
Yeah, no. I wish you have to put text in it.
No, I'm gonna put the picture up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the text and the picture up.
Because
everybody needs to see this.
I knew they were fucking. I knew I was getting like Ashton Kutcher was coming out or something. Like I was being fucking punked, pranked, something. Because there ain't no fucking way.
There's no way.
My dog gets better fucking chicken broccoli than this. Okay, like my dog eats better in general than this. So I ordered, like I said, the menu was very lengthy. So I was like, I'm gonna play it safe. So we got crab ragoons to start. Those were fire, I will say. They perfect.
Love
okay,
that.
10 out of 10.
If you fuck up a crab ragoon, you should just shut down.
That was the test because I was like, you know what? Get the crab ragoons out. The shape means everything too. Okay.
Yes. If it's too crinkled and stuff, you know it's not really gonna be good.
Shapes? Like they have like the. Almost
they have
like a flower type one.
A flower. Like they have the flower, and then they have the muscle dude in the gym, and then they have the little crab.
I like the triangle one.
I love the triangle.
I
like triangle, and I like.
But they gotta be at the right.
If it looks like it's flexing, or if it's a triangle.
But the flower looking one, absolutely not. Like I bite it.
No.
Like I splintered my fucking top mouth. It's injury. No, but. They brought the triangles out, little triangle rangoonies. They were good. So we're like, okay, we're got to a great start. And then I went to the bathroom, took a little selfie or two, came back out.
You always take a selfie in the bathroom.
One thing about me.
One thing. And every single time I've ever been out with you, whoever we're with, they're like, why is Lexi taking so long? Are you fucking dumb?
Hello.
Do you know what she looks like? If she passes a mirror, she's gonna take a selfie. Like, come on now.
But also, I don't really go out. So when I go out, I have to like memorize it. I mean, I don't look good that often anymore.
So what happened when you got back?
So I got back. I'm feeling myself. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go for my meal. Like,
my meal.
And I can see it from afar, and I'm already just like. Okay. And I go to sit down and I go and I look, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like looking at me like he already knows. Like he knows like
he knows you're gonna go off.
It ain't right. Yeah. It's not right. And I'm like, is this it didn't even come with rice. Didn't even come with white rice.
I never even noticed that. I just assumed it was on the side.
So we will insert the picture. But
I'm a show.
When I tell you.
Because I don't want anyone to experience this.
No, I need to go to therapy just for this. Because there ain't no... And tell me why I paid for it. And why I said I liked it.
Why you paid for it is beyond me. Because the way that I would have shut everything down. I would have shut everything down.
2 bites and I put it to the side. And
I would have called in a terrorist attack. Because everything's getting shut down. If you put that in front of me... It's all getting shut down.
I'm like that girl at the nail salon that hates her nails and will cry about it in the car, but then I'll be like, oh my god,
I'm not. I used
to
be that way.
Nice.
I used to be that way with like haircuts and shit. And
now, haircuts though.
And now I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
Mm-hmm.
Because look at this. If I have to look at this every day for the next 2 weeks, y'all gonna fucking look at it right now.
There was one time in my hair that this girl fucked my hair up and I spazzed.
Spaz.
I didn't spaz, but I was like, you need to fix this.
No,
like,
that's
right
me.
Now.
That's me now.
And she had like a nail appointment. She did all the things. That was her problem. She did way too many things.
They love to do too many things.
Yeah, and it's like, don't take what you can't.
I just want you to do what I want you to do.
Yeah, she did like this whole process so that she could do it. It was like I had aluminum foil and I had the plastic wrap separating shit from my hair.
Were you doing the blonde?
Yeah, I was still blonde at this point.
I like when you had the blonde.
Everyone says that.
I think I love the black on you because it just gives like Morticia, and I love that about you. But I think that you could do a blonde and black ombre.
I've thought about it. So I'm naturally blonde.
If you do a great ombre,
people don't think I'm naturally blonde. I've been blonde for. I've literally just
every single picture I've seen of you blonde, because I've never seen it in person, looks like it was not natural to me. Because
it wasn't. I was naturally like dirty blonde, but I never liked my natural hair color. I always wanted like. icy or ashy. Like I never wanted the yellow. She was so damaged, and I just was never happy with her. So I was like, So we did the like dark with the blonde, and then I really liked the dark on my face. So I was like,
I like the dark on top with your face because
Yeah.
it goes like with the way that you do your eye makeup and your eyebrows and everything. I love it. And then on the bottom, you should definitely have a blonde ombre.
But the thing is,
Oh,
so hear me out though, because I did that and I love it. In pictures and stuff, I see it and I'm like, she's a fucking moment. Like she's so good. But in person, I would see it, but then I would see it in person. And my thing was the bottom. It just looked like fake. Like like
yeah,
I didn't like that. Like how it didn't look natural type of thing.
yeah.
Situation. It
My
looks very like.
my friend Sonia,
Mhm.
she gets this blonde ombre, and her sister does it. She's a hairdresser.
I think I might do like
It comes out
pieces.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
You got to go to her. Her sister Sam does it, and it's so beautiful. Lex, I'm gonna show you pictures afterwards. You will fall in love with Sonia's hair color.
Well, I was thinking.
You will fall in love.
I was thinking of maybe adding like incorporating like silver or something in the black.
Yeah, do it.
Or something. I want a little something.
I would love it. I went all silver one time.
No, that's what I was doing for the longest time. But I also had shitty ass extensions. Yeah, we could show pictures. It was not it. But that was also my early 20s, and I was just fucking
Oh,
feral.
when I was younger, even before my 20s, when I was like a teen, I don't know why my parents let me, but my parents let me dye my hair every single color that you could ever think of. In colors that you never thought of.
Mm.
I had it all. Now I haven't put a
You're
color
just 6'9" in the rainbow over there.
Yes.
Anyway.
But anyways, no, get to the Kowloon. Because I want to know the trauma. I want to know the end of the trauma. I want to know.
Well, it was just like I left hungry.
What did it look like?
It looked.
What did it taste like? What was your 5 cents? What was the 5 senses given?
It was giving.
When it was brought to the table.
It was giving this can't be it. It was giving there ain't no fucking way.
It was given a meal for Gronk.
It was giving no Gronk wouldn't even eat that.
No, he really wouldn't because he said
the thing is
he would have looked at it. He would have looked at it like this.
I didn't even post it. I said, "Oh."
He would have said, "This is not medium steak.
No.
This is not medium sliced steak with the carrots and the potatoes and."
Yeah.
He said, "What the fuck?"
Even when I cook his
it was the water.
That's what I was just gonna say. The thing for me was the water.
It was the steamed water that was still on the plate.
So
you steamed the chicken in water.
This is where it's just like I know deep down, like I always say, like, oh, I'm going to hell. I know I'm going to heaven because I gave it the benefit of the fucking doubt.
You did, and you paid for it.
I paid for it.
You're going to heaven
and
just
I
for
gave
paying
it
for
the
it.
benefit of the doubt, and I tried it because I said,
that
you know
chicken
what?
died for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That
for nothing.
that is somebody's son, daughter. That's somebody's child, and I got to give it the benefit of the fucking doubt, right?
It probably had beautiful feathers.
It had a pool of water. I took a piece of chicken, but this is where it was just like disrespectful because there wasn't a pinch of salt or pepper on any chicken.
And I remember when you sent me the picture, and I said, "Well, at least you can put salt and pepper on it." And you said, "There's not even salt and pepper on the table."
No, there no hot sauce, no nothing.
I'm so sorry. I need to refill my glass because I'm so sad. I'm just so sad about it because when I think about it, I get so fucking sad because one thing I love is like Chinese food.
I feel like you can never really go wrong.
You can't go wrong unless.
But this is where I played it safe. Okay, I said I'm gonna get the chicken and broccoli. I was thinking, not even necessarily like I was kind of thinking General Tso, but then at the same time I was like, I don't know, like it'll be something. It'll be something, right? Something saucy, something. Like it didn't really say. Nothing said. There was no description of anything. Something. There was like no descriptions, anything. It was just like, oh, chicken and rice, and then it was like all these things. So I said, I'll just get,
This right here is cheaper than BetterHelp. Just to let you know.
This is actually therapy right here.
This really is, right?
Like it really is. Because like my actual therapist is gonna hear this and they're gonna be like, I'll be like, oh, this isn't actually the real trauma, but this is just a snippet of it.
I'm like, listen, I gotta bring Chihuahua in because you really
yeah,
you have to know.
Yeah,
we're gonna do couples therapy. I'm gonna be a man, and we're just gonna talk about it. My man. No, but the fact that Your man was trying to console you because he knew that it was just so wrong.
He said we can stir fry it at,
At
we could go home and
God
we can stir fry it.
Bless his heart.
I said,
Bless his heart.
no, it's done. It's
already,
no,
babe. It's
he
done.
took it home and he really did try to stir. I said, no.
Did he give it to Gronk?
No, girl. I threw that
Who
shit
ate
out.
it?
I threw it out.
After he stir fried it?
I wanted it. I wanted nothing. I did nothing
the broccoli,
to do with it.
First of all, it was all right. So like
I said,
I'm
let
gonna
it be dead.
I'm gonna
okay?
throw the picture up. So like, but if you're only listening to the audio, I wanna give you a visual in your ears. Okay, just think of boiling chicken. Not even boiling chicken, like slicing up chicken into small bits, right? And then putting it in the basket to steam with the broccoli.
With half a cup of water.
With a half a cup of water, and then the broccoli still coming out hard, and the chicken is just white, but it was steamed chicken.
I've never in my fucking life.
After somebody who's used to Marlins Market, you're gonna bring that to me.
And you know what? It's like I'm not picky. I'm really not.
I'm not when it comes to food. I've literally never had a food I didn't like.
I love like
I'm not picky.
The simple crab ragoons, right? Spare ribs. Give me a fucking chicken finger with some duck sauce or gravy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so content. I'm living my best life. You didn't even give me like chicken fingers.
You gave me nothing.
You boiled that in the water. You didn't even fully drain the water.
No. The water was on the plate.
My chicken
the water was in the
submerged.
Room with us.
My chicken and broccoli were submerged. Yet still, my broccoli wasn't fully cooked.
They gave you the Michael Phelps chicken and broccoli because it was swimming.
I said...
When you texted me, I was literally... I remember I was like... I was having an espresso depresso day, and I was just in my bed. I looked like Who Did It and Ran. And I was just in my bed, literally crying tears. I should have took a picture of myself because I was like... I was literally laughing so hard, I was crying.
I was crying
crying, but like I felt so bad for you.
Tears.
But like it was just so funny that like I couldn't do anything but laugh because I was like, first of all, I had already looked at your location before you texted me.
You were excited
and I said,
for me.
I said, okay, this bitch went to Boston without me. Okay. 2, now she's eating without me. Okay. She's at Kowloon.
No, to be fair, I did invite you.
You did. I did invite you. You did, but I'm still mad. I was still mad. It don't matter. I'm mad at myself.
It could be
and then
me.
I seen that you was at Kowloon, right? Before any of this transpired. And I said, okay, so I'm mad because I'm jealous because I'm like, she's at fucking Kowloon. Like, I want to eat a General Tso or like a whatever the fuck that other. God, that one's so good. What is it called? Dragon and Phoenix. I'm like, I want that.
You know, I should have just got like
Dragon and Phoenix. Listen, I've had it multiple places. Only one spot has ever made it so fucking good. It is half General Tso and then half it's General Tso chicken, and then the other half is like a sweet chili shrimp.
Ooh,
it's so good. I'm gonna bring you to the spot though because I've probably tried it at least 6 places. And every single place, it's like the shrimp is so gross. The sauce is so gross. But the one place I tried it, it's so fucking... And it's like a hole-in-the-wall place. It's so fucking fire. It's so good. Nobody can ever touch it. But I was so jealous. And then you texted me all that shit, and I was crying. I said, don't even give that to your dog. Please don't.
No, I didn't.
No. And then you said he wanted to take it home and refry it. I said, God bless him.
God bless.
He was just trying anything to make you not cry or like beat his ass and everybody's ass in there. And I just want to say for the record, that very same location on that very same day, a man died in that restaurant.
Yes.
And I just want to say...
Was it stabbed?
He accidentally stabbed himself, they said. And I feel like it's because he ordered the chicken and broccoli.
We seen it the next day at Rose Alley.
It was it was later on that same day.
Oh, was it later?
It was that same night. Yeah, because
it was the same night.
I said, you can't go home with all this trauma. I need to see you.
No, I needed to
We needed to drink about it.
Yeah.
And so we did. And then I seen it on the news. It was literally on the news. And I said, I know he had the chicken and broccoli.
At Rose Alley,
I said, he had the chicken and broccoli. I know it. He accidentally stabbed himself?
I literally went there. I went to our fucking city fucking bar to cry about it.
Yeah.
And it was right there on the news. Like,
yeah.
you can't forget about us. Like, you
No.
can try and drink away your sorrows, but no.